Okay, attempt number 2 at streaming. The internet just went down. For many years, it's been really, really good and consistent. And then this year, looks like there's just been a few more power cuts and internet going down than usual. Anyway, in chat, let me know if you're there, if the stream's back, if we're good, all that kind of stuff. Give me a heads up, some messages. I might have to reload the chat. Oh, no, Eric says yes. So, you can hear me again, yeah? We are back, we're good, we're here. Are you, says Bear? I hope I'm here. Yeesh, I hope I'm here. So for anyone watching the second channel, we just got disconnected after 5 minutes of streaming. I feel like I should shout out Decana Heaven again for the 10 gifted subs while I wasn't streaming. Very generous of you. Thank you so much for doing that. AGLs04 also, thank you for the 7 months. And you're here, Decana. Oh, thank you again. Thank you again. I have no idea how it works if you do that when I'm not streaming, though. Because I don't know who gets gifted those subs. Like, if I look at the names, 1 or 2 of them look kind of familiar. Like, how does Twitch decide? Because it's not picking from people that are actually present, so, you know. You're watching the Hypno stream at the same time for max efficiency. Wow. That does sound efficient. Also, we were about to join the others. It was when I was saying hello to the others, and they weren't there. And then all of a sudden, it all fell apart. It all fell apart, peeps. So I was like, hello, is anyone there? And then it was like, oh, literally, like, they're definitely not here, and neither am I, because I'm disconnected. Maybe it depends on how much they watch or their chat presence or other stats. Yeah, I hope it rewards some peeps who have been, you know, at a lot of streams or something like that. Anyway, we should definitely talk to the others. Now that I'm back. Hello.
Something's about to go. Howdy, X.
Hi.
Hello. Hello.
If I can hear you, that means my internet is working.
Welcome back. Oh, hey, Hypno, you never pressed the button on the ready for launch.
Well, I saw that X was here. I was gonna.
Oh,
leave.
well, it's
Oh,
okay,
we're doing
okay.
a launch.
Yeah, we're doing a launch. Not for this, not a whole space station thing, but just a milestone on. We have some of the parts ready.
I say you guys go ahead. I'm just gonna be out here at the I'm out of the nuclear place. So.
Okay.
Okay. I did add a hypertube X.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, so there's kind of actually 2 in the nuclear place. One that connects the inside to the outside lake part, and one that connects the shipping entrance for the drone ports to the hub.
Cool.
And you can move the endpoints around if they don't suit your architectural needs. I just wanted to get the infrastructure in place.
Joe, you should press the
My
button.
architectural needs. I do have architectural needs.
Wham!
Button pressed.
Peak efficiency.
Yeah, that's the tier 6 belts and stuff.
Nice.
Conveyor belts. The first was the belt part, so force fields have been implemented in the Mark 6 instead to maximize transfer speeds.
Force
The
fields?
second problem is inefficient pioneers, but sadly no remedy is available for this severe impediment.
Is that us?
Hey, that's us!
Yeah.
They're talking about us, Xisuma! Woo!
We're inefficient. Who would have thought?
So we can't send the next milestone yet, but we can select it just to keep track of like what we need for it.
I'm gonna
And
go try and drop this extra aluminum off while I'm remembering.
Yeah, the only things... so there's only one of the 3 options that we actually have the ability to make the parts for. We have to unlock this next milestone, quantum encoding, before we can make the parts for 3 and 4. So, let's see. We need 50 time crystals. That's easy enough because I basically set up a small time crystal machine like days ago when you guys were working on the Trigon thing. Oh, I can't put things in the pod until it returns in 8 minutes. Okay. But yeah, basically I set that up in the background because it's super slow. But, you know, it's just like, well, we're going to need like hundreds of these things later to unlock some stuff. But yeah, so that's just been running for days. So we have enough now. We can make some Mark 6 belts with that and the Trigons we've had. But like I would usually use those, I would limit those until we get real production of time crystals and Trigons up to like exiting Mark III miner, like stuff where it's like, oh, this is the only way to get that much. You know, don't just use them for everything.
Thank you for your efforts, Joe.
Oh, no, it was not a lot of effort. Basically, these time crystals, you just find a coal miner that's not being used, set up an overflow, pipe it into a particle accelerator and a converter, and then industrial chest and dimensional depot.
I'm nodding and pretending I know what's going on. Yes.
It was
smiling. No.
it was not a yeah. I took the excess coal and made it timelier.
In all seriousness, though, you're a huge help, both of you, because I don't even know what's going on. I just turn up and build. A player is in the way? Is someone else where I am?
Maybe Wells is
Quit
like,
trying to build on top
Wells
of me.
log
What are you
out over here?
doing?
Oh, sorry, it's you.
No, I'm not over there.
Oh, yeah, so what are you guys doing today? Because last time we were at the nuclear thing, so I'm just over here working on that.
Yeah, I'm gonna be coming back over there. I would like to try and get the nuclear power up and running today.
Okay.
I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do that, but that's kind of what I would like to do.
I'm gonna see if I can get the stuff for the quantum encoding from, because I've got the supercomputer factory and the turbo motor factory, and they're not necessarily running very quickly, so I'm not sure if we have 400 supercomputers, for example. But I might go expand those so we can hit that earlier.
Sounds good. I'm doing the foundations around the nuclear plant, so because we're just doing foundations on this, I might be done quite soon, so I could possibly help do some technical stuff.
Excellent. Well, also, if you guys get to the point where you wanted to start doing waste processing, I've got like an experimental I'm going to destroy this later setup for it, just at the north nuclear pillar, where like that whole thing right now is just a mess, so I could like see where do the inputs need to go, where do the outputs go, that sort of stuff. But I'd be happy to show you what I'm doing over there so you could make an actual good plan for processing at the south plant.
Yeah, when you're in the area, let me know and we can go over that.
Okay, cool. Right now I'm gathering the quantum encoding parts, so it'll be a little bit.
All right then, chat. There we go. A little bit of an update on what we're up to. You made affiliate yesterday and you had no idea the amount of stuff you need to do to get everything up and running, says Amchurd. Do you mean on Twitch? Yeah, there's all sorts of behind the scenes stuff. Forms to fill out. Tax things and whatnot. Believe it or not, you can actually get used to those crazy tax forms. Like, these days when I sign up and do all the treaties and stuff, I'm like, how do I actually know what I'm doing here? Like, all these crazy forms and stuff, they used to give me a headache. I've done so many now, it's like, oh yeah, this thing, that thing, you just start to recognize the language. I'm a disregarded entity. I didn't know what the heck that was when I started all of this. Anyway, best of luck with it, and congratulations on getting the affiliation. Based on what I'm seeing here, I think we're going to install a couple of ramps. Kind of looks to me. Oh no, it looks like it's two. I feel like something got misaligned around here. Because that's 2 meter and yeah, that alignment just doesn't feel right, but it doesn't matter. So if we bring that 2 meter slope across to about here. You know what, a slope should probably have a foundation at some point, right? And I think that foundation will be here. So that's like the edge of all of that. So now what we've got to do is put this into zoop mode and just bring it across. Because I've kind of eyed up this opening here as being like a spot that you're going to see this wall from. I would never disregard you, X, says Amchad. It's a legal term. And those legal terms, you know, legal language, oh, confusing. How am I doing on Factorio? I'm in a bit of a, I feel like I'm playing inefficiently. Like I've been watching some people play, you know, who are way ahead of where I am. Just to kind of get like a feel for, am I doing some things wrong, etc. And I've kind of realized that I'm in a bit of a spot where all I'm sort of doing is taking care of problems and not really progressing much. But today, well, I didn't really do too much today, but yesterday I've sorted out, what have I sorted out in Factorio? So I've created like what I'm calling a round trip vessel, and what it does is it goes between all the planets and it picks up the best it has to offer. So it's gonna circulate between the 4 planets and take the stuff that's unique to a planet and then like drive round with tons of it, and then it's going to drop it off at other places. So then I can start to take advantage of some of the really good stuff that I've unlocked on different planets to build better systems. That feels like the way forward. So in figuring out how to set up that whole logistic network and get my head around it, I then discover that, like, oh, this planet doesn't have enough production of blue chips and that one's struggling with rocket fuel, and it's all a bit like running around like a headless chicken just solving one problem after another. But once it's calmed down a little bit, I think I'm going to head to Fulgora and do a lot of like circuit production and get the gambling stuff going. Yeah, I guess it's just I kind of feel like I'm playing a little ineffectively at the moment. That's quite true of a lot of games, I think. Like even like Satisfactory right here. Once you've played it a bunch of times, you kind of know what to prioritize, what to focus on, what order to do things in to make your gameplay more interesting. But the key thing is that I'm just having fun as well. So, you know, from that perspective, it's all good. So somewhere here we'll have a ramp that goes off and down there. Although that's kind of a dead end, so maybe not. Alright, then we get to a bunch of toxic stuff here. I think in the name of keeping the platform interesting and
Okay, I'm dumping the
dealing with
Trigons
whatever
into
that
the
is,
pod. I'm dumping
we're going to do this. We're
turbo
going to pivot
motors, supercomputers. In the upper right, it should be showing those bars going down. And now we launch.
a little. Nice. Ah, I did a mistake.
Milestone reached.
I forgot I can't fly.
This is not a competition, but other pioneers, such as 83CKY and U531355, had already completed project assembly by this point. Fix-It was obviously
What
wrong
the-
about you, but perhaps so
They're
was
dunking
I.
on us.
Regardless, you have finally unlocked the quantum encoder, which requires vast fluctuating power and excited photonic matter to produce highly complex parts. Do not make the same mistakes managing the resulting dark matter residue as you did other byproducts. Project part number 11, the AI expansion server, is now your highest priority.
I wonder why.
Galaxy-wide project management is taxing to even the most advanced among us, especially those who have to manage the less advanced. Like kittens and puppies, who are definitely still waiting for you to save them.
Are we joining the AI arms race now? It's our highest priority.
It seems that way. Okay, so we have unlocked a few things there. A building called the Quantum Encoder.
Okay.
excited photonic matter, which is formed by the converter through exposure to SAM in a high energy environment. I guess that means we need to build a converter and look at the recipes in that. Dark matter residue is a byproduct of the quantum encoder. And then there's some other fancy parts that I think are project parts, like neural quantum processor and superposition oscillator. As well as, oh no, the AI expansion server is the actual project part. So yeah. But we won't be able to unlock the blueprint designer until we do the neural quantum processor, which you build in the quantum encoder, or the superposition oscillator, which you also build in the quantum encoder. But yeah, getting the nuclear plant up. Uh-oh.
I thought I was better. I thought I could survive those clouds of poison, but apparently not.
Oh, did you not grab a gas mask out of the or gas filters?
I could have swore I had one, but apparently not.
If you don't have the filters, it won't work. So if you search for filter in the dimensional depot, oh, maybe not. Is it?
Oh,
no, gas filter.
No.
Yeah, pull gas filters out of it.
Wait, am I dead? I have no health.
Pull gas filters out of the dimensional depot real quick. There's 250 waiting for you.
Sorry, I had to get away. Gas filter. Got him. Thank you. So this time it won't kill me, yeah?
As long as you have a gas mask on your head and gas filters in your inventory, yes, you should be fine.
Alright,
Did you know that dying is bad for your health?
Is it?
Yeah, it
okay,
really is.
I shouldn't do that, right?
Yeah, you should not.
Okay, I'm making a note. No more dying. When I was a kid, there was this a friend of mine. And like I don't know, it's so old. I don't know what the heck it was about, but they were in like an argument or something with a family member. I can't quite remember, but we laughed so much at what they said. He shouted like, "I'm gonna kill you until you're dead." It was just,
I'll kill you until you die from it.
yeah, it was like, okay, that statement is kind of interesting. It's just one of those things. I always remember that. Creature is in the way. I can barely see what I'm doing here. This is awful. How do I get rid of? Oh, the heck is this? Well, I've got something in the way of our build.
Like a flying thing or a parrot or something?
It looks like a flower, but it's apparently a creature.
Well, then go hit it with your sword.
I have a sword?
Don't you?
I got a chainsword.
I've got like, I don't know, I think when I logged in, Wells gave me something that looks like kind of a
Xeno Zapper?
lightsaber. Yeah, Xeno Zapper, yeah. Just go whack it.
Is this gonna end up with me dead again?
It might. It depends on how good you are at hitting it with the sword before it hits you.
It seems to not care.
Hmm.
Yeah, it doesn't care. It's like, whatever, dude, you suck. Oh my god, there's a horrible spider-looking thing here as well. Oh, and the spider thing's just moved in the way. Come on, fellas, I'm trying to build here. Whose planet is this, anyway?
Wow. I was looking at trying to build one of the quantum encoders so I could look at the recipes, and this thing is wildly expensive and massive. It looks like a spaceship has landed. I'm just looking at the hologram. I'm not even going to build it at this point. But yeah, that's something.
Huh. Half foundations put the floor texture on the wall.
Interesting.
Or has something else
Like
happened here?
on the side here?
Oh, I think something else has happened. No, huh. Concrete. Yeah, it puts it on the side. Weird. Oh no, I'm falling again. We could really do with some power over here.
Where are you missing power?
Over at the nuclear area. Don't worry, I'll manage without. I have my ways. They might involve me dying a little bit here and there, but you know. I'll survive. Grab a obelisk and blow it up. Is that a real thing? A obelisk. Oh, Jesus, those things are freaky.
So
Oh,
yeah, so
there we
somebody
go.
in my chat says you need explosives to kill those type of plant creatures. So like a obelisk and a obelisk detonator.
I think the same person is in my chat.
Oh, okay.
I mean, do we have that? Is that like a thing I can grab out of the xisumatwo?
If you can't grab it out of the xisumatwo, you could probably make it in the crafting bench with stuff we do have in the depot. I'm actually in a hypertube right now, so I can't look at that. It won't let me open menus.
No worries, no worries. I'm not gonna bother. It was in my way, but now I've just gotten around it. So
Cool. Yeah, I was gonna say since I'm done at the hub, I was heading over to the uranium mine here. Are you guys at the lake area, or where are you at, X?
I'm doing the nuclear plant.
I know. Okay, but like the nuclear plant has like the north exit and the south exit.
I'm at the bit with the actual power plants.
Oh, okay, cool. I will hop in the second hypertube and I'll meet you there.
Sweet. Obelisks are very useful. They probably are. X just casually admitting to actively ignoring chat. Yeah, I'd never ignore chat, would I? No. I read every single one of your messages. Don't I now? Okay. Evening, how are we all? See, look, I read one. I read a message. Pat me on the back already. Come on. Is that Joe or Wells? I can't tell. It's Joe. I gotta say, getting like, in my mind, Joe is one of the most distinctive accents in the group. Hey, we all hear things differently, don't we? Oh dear Lord, says Kraken Bubble. Oh dear Lord! This is what I get for reading chat. Fell off. Oh look, there we go, that's good. Pseudo says, first time you caught this stream, good to be here. Well, welcome, welcome. Oh, by the way, peeps, I'm going to be streaming some Hermitcraft tomorrow morning. I am going to try and make it a morning stream. So, you know, come back in like, 14, 13 hours, maybe? I don't know. We'll see, we'll see. I'm just going to take it as the day comes to me, you know? Wake up, see how I feel, that kind of approach. Oh, look at that. This fills out nicely here. Same thing over here. We're just why would we do anything different here? Just fill in all the gaps. And we're golden. Right, and then we come over to this area. So all of that back there is now done. You've animated an entire clip as Joe's character when Wells was speaking, and I've wasted hours. Oh, you can't do it at all. They're so similar to me. Wow. Wake us, see how I go. That sounds like every morning before I go off to work, especially these days.
Okay, X,
cold
I'm by the
mornings.
power plant area.
Hi.
Hi, whereabouts can I find you?
At the side that faces some other industrial buildings. One side of this area is nothing but greenery, and then the other side's got like the pipe that goes into the underground facility.
Yeah, I see the pipe. I'm over kind of by the drone port.
Oh, okay, I know where that is. Hi, there you are. I'm next to you.
Oh, hi. Yeah, what are we looking for?
What are we looking for?
Yeah. What are you doing? What do you need help with? Or do you want to go look at the other nuclear facility?
Well, I'm just building. Like, I've just been putting together this big foundation. Not doing a factory like we did the Trigon one, but it's almost done here. I mean, I could finish it now, finish it another time. There's not much left to do, so.
I'm happy to help you with whatever you're working on. So let's see. I see that this so you see how there's a second level down here, like the what do you call it? Logistics level.
Uh-huh.
Like this almost feels like something where maybe having like a trench leading down to it with railings on either side so we can just jetpack up and down into it easily.
Sorry, you're thinking like vertical transport, not a staircase?
Well, I mean, we could have stairs too, but like realistically, we would probably just jet up and down into it most of the time. If it was like
true, but these you can make some pretty steep stairs.
Yeah,
What you doing next?
We're talking about the access to the logistics level beneath the nuclear plants.
Yeah, like,
Yeah, let's. Let me place these water pumps, and then you can have free reign down here because I don't want to try and have to like work around a catwalk and stuff. You know what I mean?
got ya.
That makes sense.
Actually, no. A catwalk there, where you were just placing it, is fine. I won't be placing anything there. You're good. You're good.
Well, I don't know entirely what to do just yet. We'll see. We'll see. Oh, whoops. It's kind of dark down here, isn't it?
It
Yeah,
very
so
much
that's why I
is.
was saying like if you come up to the center, like assume if you look at there's a center line here, right? And then there's like places where we could cut into this with like skylights, with where maybe you use a frame or a glass concrete thing.
Or we could also put lights on the ceiling.
My
Maybe-
problem with
maybe
the
we should
lights
make
in
a
this game.
blueprint?
Like they make the area bright directly underneath them, but like they don't illuminate the area.
What
Yeah,
if
there's
we
no
what if we
specific-
used a blueprint to tile them very close to each other?
I mean, you could, but you really don't get as much out of them as they're not like torches in Minecraft where they're omnidirectional, unfortunately.
Oh, there's more foundations over here that need sorting out. Right then, chat. Oh, did it not want to? Invalid placement? Why? Because of that? Because of this. Hey again, welcome to the stream. Welcome, welcome. We gotta clean up all of this. It's what I do. Yeah, that's much better. Alright, so there's a few of these up here that need sorting out. I wonder if we unlocks that next tier blueprint yet. This is where you'd probably have railings as well. Railings, I think, are in this category. Uh-huh. Let's go with the modern railing. Start it on that edge. And just zoop it all the way across. But yeah, I reckon we should get like a blueprint thing and see if we can make like a scaled ceiling. Scaled? Is that all right? Tiled ceiling lights. Still only got the MK2. And can I just put it somewhere floaty for now? Let's put it somewhere floaty. So those ceiling lights, right? Like they need a ceiling. Wow, that sounds like a really weird statement, doesn't it? So say we go up like that.
No, I'm trying not to
Go
get
down
in
like
your way
this.
here, but I was setting up a catwalk to kind of indicate where the center line is near the drone port. I can pull this out if it's going to be a problem, but...
So you can see...
That's probably going to be a problem right there, Joe.
Okay,
That's the problem.
okay. Just letting you know, because I was like...
But
if-
that...
trying to think
Okay, it
about,
can
like...
float.
These machines
How?
are big and they're finicky, and like we only got limited water space down here, so
Okay, so pull the whole thing out. Got it.
I feel like you kind of want it to be lower down. But you might not get that option. So I feel like... Let's go for 8. And then we can... Hang on a second. We can stand about here. Let's go... hang on, we've got to change that. Let's go... Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we don't need that. So we want to make this in a grid. Oh dear, these buttons. So let's find out what the grid is underneath this, which is like a 5x5. Did that just go outside? No, it didn't. And if we start in the corner... It's interesting how it sort of lets you place it coming outside of the blueprint. I wonder if that would invalidate the blueprint save. Who is X playing with? Joe and Hypno. That is correct, Erin. Joe and Hypno. Did I play Pearl's Deduction in the end? I have not. I have not played it. Hopefully we will tomorrow, but we'll see. Ever since I've been convinced that I should be playing that, I haven't played it. So strange. I just get on stream and get so caught up in what we're doing, I forget to go play. It's ridiculous. See, that almost looks like it's out by 1. And before I do the rest, I would like to know... This lets you clip them together, doesn't it? Is essentially how that works. Like, it has no problem being clipped. Now, as you can see, this doesn't really, like, line up. But if we overlap them, they might. However, that might end up looking really bad, so... Can you see how it overlaps twice, almost? I think that means you could shimmy these a little closer together. Or maybe the trick is to go further apart. Maybe we need to space this out. Like, this is a 5x5, so let's put them in a 3x3. I don't like how low to my head this is as well. This turned out to be awkward. Because now I kind of like want to measure stuff, and it's going to make it tricky. I'd like to know what the width of this is, but that's awkward too.
Welcome back, Freighter.
If we go to 4, we have these blocks, which in the smaller variety might help us with some measurements. So all we need to do, I'm going to assume this thing is square for the time being. So there it clips, but there it doesn't.
Uh-oh, there appears to be a lot of foundations under here.
Okay, then we're going to go like...
Oh, like where?
Oh,
Two
sorry,
like
I
that.
was not muted.
Is there...
1, 2,
well, I mean, I'm
3,
happy
4,
to remove
5,
stuff if you need
6.
help. I'm just
No,
goofing
it's just
around.
I'm placing
1,
foundations
2,
under the water
3,
so I can
4,
align these
5,
water
6.
things in like a proper way. And now like there's a delicate procedure of removing them without the water extractor. It's like very tedious.
So that leaves us with 2 left over. So you could put 1
I
there.
think if
and-
you're on a ladder underwater, you can still use the build gun and stuff.
Can you?
That's what I
Interesting.
heard.
Dang it.
I've never tried it, but that was something I saw on the wiki. Was for trying to do certain types of underwater construction, ladders were recommended. So I'm gonna try putting one in real quick and see if I can do it.
I think I got the wrong idea here.
Okay.
So that if this is going to tile with the next thing along, God, it's so awkward. But that is pretty much on the edge. So if that tiles with the next thing along, then it would actually have a 2 between it, because that would be doubled.
I can't seem to figure out how to like hold on to a ladder. Apparently.
You can already see though that's not
Yeah,
going to be
me
enough.
neither. This is not something I've really attempted before. Like I said, I just read about it.
Okay, let's try something again. Does this
Yeah,
thing
as
have
soon
a
as I
build
go
mode?
into the water on
Right.
the ladder, it just kicks me off the ladder, so I don't know if that works anymore.
That strikes me as being outside of the blueprint. It's very strange. When we put
Yeah,
3 in a
looks like they
row,
must have gotten rid of that. Oh well. Sorry about that.
No, it's fine.
we
then
do
if it
have
worked,
quite
don't
a
you
big
know?
gap.
They fix bugs.
I think we're going to have to eyeball this. So we come back to here, get in line, 1, 2, do the same thing over here. Okay, we in line, 1, 2. Ah, it got nudged back. Right, now that has put this thing a little bit more on the inside than the other one. Oh, no, it hasn't. Oh, in which case, I think we were probably good with where we had it. Okay, so let's go ahead and put this one, 1, 2. I should probably be using that nudge tool, right? So now we're going to go here and press H, so we locked it. It's in line with that. And if we come all the way back here, this is where we can go to the
So
corner
you're
now.
gonna probably overclock 2 of these for each plant. Is that the plan?
That's the plan.
Yeah,
if you want to
that's
throw
where it needs to
overclockers
go.
in there, you can.
I was just about to suggest it. I'll get on that now.
So that one's in the correct position. Okay, then we're going to pick this thing out. Do that. So, 1, 2. Go to the next one. 1, 2. And then we just got to repeat the same thing in this direction. Shouldn't be too difficult now. We will lock the hologram. 1, 2. Come here. Hologram lock. 1, 2. Yeah. Okay, so now that's been spaced out so that we could tile it. The thing that I'm not sure about now is do we keep the roof or not? It might make it easier to keep the roof, is what I'm thinking. So I think we'll hook this thing up and then remove the roof after, so we can try placing it with and without a roof. That's all lined up. Now we just got to do the front. Then we go for that one. Give it a click. Alright, and let's loop back round. Pick number 3 and wire this thing up. So that one to there. This one to here. Although that actually might not... Oh, wait. Can I undo this easily? Yes, I can. The preferred way to do this might be side to side. Okay, you don't have to actually have to aim at the like that little bit there. You can just aim at any part of this, which is cool. Now, as for configuring this thing, you can't, so there's no extra work to be done there. Okay, so let's go save this thing. Let's call it. Let's get an icon. That thing. Free X3 lights. Let's just save that. And then we want to do one with no roof. And experiment with that. So we come up here. Got to highlight 25 tiles because it's 5x5 grids. Very nice. Let's drop back down. And then we'll put in brackets, no ceiling. Save that blueprint. Right, let's see how that fares. Power. Oh, there it is. There it is. We're getting some power. Right, so if I go into the blueprint menu, that's with the roof. So we go like that, and we come to the corner or something. Like this could legitimately work, I think. I don't want to be in the water. I don't want to be in the water. Hey, I can float. That'll do. Blueprints, free buffery lights, no ceiling. I think it just clips with. Oh, let's go put it there. Right, you ready to see what this looks like? We'll take a power pole. No, we won't. We'll do that. Yeah, we'll put that on the edge. And that can connect to this one. And that can go up to the light. Ooh, that's interesting. Alright, let's try again. Let's remove that. And remove this. Okay. Power line. We're going to go a little higher this time. Maybe it'll look cool if it went like under. Then this thing can kind of be like in line, but then it can come over here. And now we can connect it. Then that one can go to this one. This one can go to that one. If we go back to our blueprints, which I should probably put on my hotbar at some point.
Joe, if you're looking for something else to do,
Yeah.
Jump scare.
You were talking about setting up a drone port. So I have a drone port here for uranium in, and I would like a drone port for uranium out.
So the
At the other end of the cave, which is down the hill.
Okay, so the south entrance of the cave, you want to bring them out drone port. Okay.
So the drone's gonna be going like very small distance, but it's like huge vertically.
I was gonna say it might at that distance make more sense to just route it.
What do you think,
through the
chat? What do you
cave on
think?
Conveyors to the north entrance. I know Xisuma doesn't really have like objects in and out on the walls there.
You don't have to make it the entire size of the
I
blueprint
don't want
constructor.
radiation.
Oh no, I
traveling
wanted
through
to.
the
I
cave,
wanted to.
though.
This
like
is why.
From where we're producing
Scales
the
up quickly.
uranium to like the exit of the south cave is a very small area.
Mhm.
Otherwise,
Whereas
we'd
the
be irradiating the rest of the cave.
Gotcha. Whereas the north pipe is really long.
Let's go put that on the hotbar. 9. Put it at number 9.
Yeah, I can go get on that.
You guys want to see something cool?
Absolutely.
Just head over to the basement of. Actually, I think you're already here, Hypno.
I am already here. I see you placing the blueprints, and that's a lot of lights.
That is. I'm not sure if it looks great or not, but I'm happy that I tried. so that we could
I'm
learn.
happy that you tried to.
2. There we go.
Can you align these with pressing control? I don't know how blueprint works.
Yeah. Well, I'm nudging it right now. I've got it locked into a position. I'm just trying to get the distance between each one perfect. There we go. So that would go there. And then to hook them up, just run some more power along the side. Where are we at here? Alright, they're going to come online. Oh my god, this is becoming the brightest place on the server.
It really is.
I think I'm going to continue. I think it's worth doing just because...
With all of these lights, this looks good. I gotta admit that.
Oh,
Yep.
I'm glad you think that. That's great. I'll continue then.
Mm-hmm.
There it is, chat. Hypno approved, right? These little power nodes are so useful. They are. Earlier on with cables and stuff, it used to just be like, throw it together, make it work. And now I've come to appreciate their aesthetic value. You know? Oh, I like the way the ladder just comes up. Looks good. Feel like we're in an actual factory, you know? Right, so I think I'm now just gonna focus on the placing process so that we're like repeating ourselves and hopefully therefore just making it kind of easy. So each time we put one like that, we just nudge it out by 1 is sort of the trick. And the fact that it's red is actually kind of handy. Ah! I fell in the water! Hypno, there's no power over here. Save me, I'm drowning.
There's no power
Oh.
over here.
Yeah, just
Oh.
extend it.
Well,
I didn't put
technically that's
power
what
here
I'm
to
doing.
begin with.
Ah! I fell in again.
Oh no.
I need swimming lessons. All this high tech. And I need to know how to swim. Oh, God. Why? Oh, I'm doomed to drown. Well, that was fun. Why are we building a nuclear power plant? To have pretty lights. Yeah, that's why we're building the nuclear power plant. To power these lights. That's exactly what we're doing. Woo! Now, in theory, don't the cables here... maybe they don't... oh, no, look, they charge me. I shouldn't be falling down. These ones charge me. What's going... now, has that rotated? Because that's silly. Ah, it got rotated. I think... yep, now I can see we're the correct way around again. Oh, okay, so let's go and lock that and then go see... ooh, we're not really aligned at all, are we? That actually looks a little... oh no, okay. There we go. Place you there. I guess we can do the next ones from here. Like, I want to find the easiest way possible of doing all of this, right? Are they that close together each time? No, they're one further apart. I feel like a second ago they were closer together. You know what? We're good. We're good. I get worried about that one accidental misplaced block, that kind of thing. Okay, some of you will probably point out that there's a staircase in my way. I'm going to say, I know, we'll remove that later.
So Hypno, I'm assuming you don't already
So I
have a
thought he was gonna
conveyor
address it.
line running out to that new drone port, so I'm adding stackable. I'm adding stackable conveyor poles on top of the hyperloop.
Yeah, I haven't turned on the uranium production. I haven't done any of that stuff. I was gonna wait until the last minute until like everything is set up and then we turn it on, so we don't have to be irradiated while we're doing stuff.
Sounds good.
Okay, I think these cables are going to have to switch from being there to being here now. Uh-oh. Guess what? Do that. Cheeky. Just got some lights that go into the rock. Don't worry about that. This does look insanely cool, doesn't it? This is totally worth it. I wonder if we can walk through this. It's almost like maybe you could. Because can you go... Oh, you can't go through the gap. You can't go through the gap. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Okay. Wow, we got a lot that we've placed that hasn't been lit. Matty says this build is truly lit. It's truly lit, fam, isn't it? Oh my god, it's lit like something that's a light. It's lit like a bonfire. Oh, I just suddenly got bumped up a little bit.
So, Xisuma, is there a place that you had in mind for a third outgoing drone port here? I see you've got these 2 drone ports, particularly like laid out and painted really nicely.
Did you need 3 over there?
Hypno just asked me to add an outgoing one for the uranium fuel rods.
You need me over there. You need me on that one.
Yeah, I was gonna say
That's
I don't
a beautiful
wanna...
build.
It is a beautiful build, and the thing is, though, like I don't know that we necessarily have to mess with this one because this is the input one. But maybe you build a smaller one for the output off to the side that like complements it but isn't the same. Was kind of what I was thinking.
Yeah, that's what I will do. Okay, where are you on the map?
I am standing on the drone ports, the 2 input ones.
Oh, there you are. Okay, right. So, oh, I'm kind of not where I thought I was.
If you go through the inside, there's hypertubes.
Oh, hypertubes. Where do I go? Where do I go?
So when you go through your special nuclear blast doors or whatever, if you turn right, you'll see there's a hypertube entrance.
Oh, I know what you mean. Okay. Right.
And then there's another hypertube on the other side of the uranium processing stuff. Well, actually, don't take the second hypertube because that'll bring you all the way back to the hub. But you can at least get to the uranium processing area.
And then walk from there.
And then walk from there, which I'm on top of that stack of conveyors and hypertube. I'm about to put in the outgoing line.
Apparently those lights that I've installed are a source of lag, but what do I know?
Really? Yeah, I don't know. I was just going to make a skylight.
Hey, I found the
hole in the
hypertube.
ceiling. Awesome.
Oh my god, it's super glitchy. Whoa, here we go. Right. I'm out. Where do I go now?
Okay, so come past the uranium processing area, which is like this whole big machine thing here. You see me? I'm flying around.
I do.
Okay.
Go into that one?
So don't go into that one. That one goes to the hub.
Okay.
But follow alongside of it, and that'll take you back out to the south.
Oh,
entrance.
I see, yeah. Oh, I like the way it's been docked on top of the belts.
Yeah, and I'm actually about to add an additional layer of belts on top of this. So
Just gets crazier and crazier.
Yep. But it's fun. I like it.
Maddie, you didn't know about Bonfire Night? I guess it's a very British thing. It's a very British thing. Right, so those belts there. Joe. Do you... let's see. Do you want to run the belt for this other drone port along this, like, central pathway that I made?
I have no preference. Once it gets to the entrance of the cave, like, I was just going to run the belt from the output to the, like, Hyperloop setup, right? I'm just adding another stack on that conveyor stack.
Okay, I think I know what I'll do. Let's get into some building then. Actuous, by the way, I missed it 20 minutes ago. Thank you for 20 months. 20 minutes ago, 20 months. What would you know? I'm absolutely terrible. I'm just so engrossed in this game.
So, yeah, my
I'm
alarm
clearly
actually
not
just
paying
went off for me to
attention.
go pick up my kid, so I can come back and play in a little bit, but I need to head out for now.
All right, see you, Joe.
Can I go ahead and raid you? Are you still going to be active for a while?
Yeah, I'll be streaming for a while.
All right, I'm sending people your way. See
Thank
you
you,
in a bit.
Joe. See you in a bit. Bye. So, did I do this on stream or not? I can't remember because I've been playing quite a lot, you know, off stream as well. So this build was really fun to do. I think I did this one off stream. So I better show you what it's about. The idea was to elevate a couple of drone ports over this void here. So as you can see, there are some support structures, but it kind of looks like it works, you know? Got this big overhang thing going on. Got power coming in across the gap there. Welcome all the raiders. We're going to be working on this, which you would have seen in Joe's stream, I imagine. And yeah, very, very clean coupling of two of these drone ports. I think we're going to borrow a lot of what you see here when making a third one, right? So I think it's this space here that we're going to end up putting it. Which means we'll probably redo some of these power cords. I mean, I happen to know that this one here, for example, when it goes up there, it doesn't actually connect to anything. Well, that was clever. So we can get rid of that one for now. However, I might need it to build around here. Let's see what happens. Yeah, there's actually like a lack of power cables. So if we sort of take what we did here and do this in reverse, from about there into that space, I reckon we can do something kind of interesting. I think we want to make this one here higher up though. Is what I'm thinking. We're thinking. That thinking is something I should think about. Oh, I've got no power again. Feels like the range on that thing has been diminished today. Wait, oh, is this no longer connected to something? That would explain a lot. Yeah, okay, so that one does have a connection. It can... No, it can't. I thought it could. Okay. Oh, the light's turned on. That's a big sign. Okay, so we go here. And... Nope, we have to go... Find our ramps. We'll go for about a 2. Maybe a 4. That is the correct foundation type. 4 is definitely too much. And we'll go up twice. Here we will do that. Put these foundations down. And it's at this point here that it can meet the new setup, right? But what we'll do is we'll come in here with some railing. And we want to kind of take this what we did here and essentially. Okay, that's a thing. Cheers. That means I've got to relog because it likes to be a pain in the butt sometimes. Yeah, that's fun, isn't it? We go up here. Now, we did have a loading area, but we don't have the craziest amount of space, so... Let's try and get our drone port in. Oh, do you know what? It'll probably come off to the side a little bit. So there'll be room for another one of these, like a loading area. It'll just be higher up. Change you to a 4. Right, how much space do we need? Really, just two tiles? I think I want to build this from the bottom up, actually. Don't start at the middle. You dropped your phone twice. Whoopsie. Are we communicating through Discord, or is there a voice thing in game? We're using Discord. That is not what I was trying to do. Right. So we need like input output. I think it's going to be coming from that side. So then your depot thing, whatever it is going to be on these two tiles here. Then there's going to be a bit of space around there. And that's where I think we should put our little, whatever this is, this thing here. I'm gonna build this one slightly different from that one though. We're gonna build it up from about this level. So vertical. However, that's actually in the wrong spot straight away, I think. We need 1, 2, and then we have like the upside down ramp after that. Let's go to our ramps and get Nope, I'm in the wrong section, clearly. 7? Wait, I'm in the wrong part of the layout down here. That's the one that I want. So number 3, inverted ramp. There you go. So we've recreated that little element, which means that our drone port would be in the next portion of this. I think that's the height that you would place it on. Or maybe it's higher. Yeah, it looks like it's this many blocks higher. Blocks? Wow, I'm really Minecraft in here. Okay, so we put a drone port in. Doesn't actually feel like it's ended up being that much higher. But who says it needs to be? Okay, that looks very nicely aligned. Then we can come over here and do all of this. Put that, which is actually, I think that's the wrong type. Whoopsie. That should... Why am I getting a build mode? Pressing the wrong button. Grip metal, I think, is actually what we're after here. I didn't notice, did I? Wow, that placed wrong. Also, wrong type. Oh, gosh, I've got to do it again. Twice. Ridiculous. Oh, it froze. Oh, it crashed, I guess. X, are you not using trains and only bots? I don't think we've really got to the bit where trains make sense yet. An Unreal process has crashed. Oh dear, oh dear. Is there a finite amount of power that can be transferred through a single cable? I believe it's like infinite bandwidth. Pretty sure that's what it is. Not again, says Blue Raven. Who would have thought? This game crashing? Dang. Who would have thought? Well, let's get back in there and continue. It's not like we've got any other choice. Okay, we're back. Oh, and noises. Right, so we didn't get to place that. Oh, what's this? Currently building NA? Oh, don't be silly. Look, there's stuff over here as well. What the heck? I thought they were just glitching out. Being lame. So maybe if it does that, then... Right. Right, I don't know what's going on with that then. Oh, were they the correct way? They were. So that one, that's actually like, it's just defaulting to that. So I don't really have a say, but that would be what we want, wouldn't it? Then we did some like loading area stuff. Oh, it crashed again. Jeez. Not having much luck today, am I? Matty says such a fast loading time. And here's me thinking, goodness me, it's taking so long. Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's going so poorly. Matty says that message might have been sarcastic. Well, in the black of my mind, in the dark, blackened depths of my mind was murder and horror. A sadistic cruelty. What? In the back of my mind, I was thinking. I mean, I do have a 490. Maybe this loads a lot faster than other people do. Right, let's fisk it. Sorry, fix it. Jeez, fix it. Sort of sounds like fixing it. Fixing something. I think that's the point. Hello? What is going on? Oh my god, barely any of the controls are working. Yo, crash! No, just... I can't bring up a build menu. Yo, what is going on? Let's take something out of my hands. Will that, like, jog? I can't do anything. The heck? Let's try one more time, shall we? I've been thirsty. We had internet issues. This might be internet issues, although the stream is still up, isn't it? Oh boy, let's see what happens. Let's see what happens, eh?
Internet okay over there, X?
Doesn't look like it. I'm having trouble with the game.
That sucks.
It's gotten worse, but it feels like it's area related. Like you go to an area and you have some trouble, right? You leave the area, you can play for a while, it's okay. It's kind of like Minecraft back in the day. Do you remember when like the server would progress and then there'd just be these areas that were just difficult to play in? You get frame drops and all sorts of issues.
Yeah.
Looks like I'm back now though.
Oh, good.
For how long? Oh. Wait. Yeah, no, it's being funky again.
Have you done like a speed test and all that? See if it's the server or your internet.
It's got to be the game. I mean, my internet did crash earlier, but it seems okay at the moment. Oh, my chat and stuff's working. It just doesn't want me to middle click this blocker. Oh, it just crashed again.
Oh, is the game crashing?
Oh, it's doing all sorts. I'll be blunt. I just can't be bothered with this right now. I think I'm just gonna send my peeps over to you, man. The game just keeps crashing.
I hear that.
And messing up.
Yeah, sorry you're having issues, man. That's no fun.
Nah, no, there is. Oh well, I'll try and get on and diagnose it offline, or I don't know what to do. It just crashes.
Well, hopefully it'll be an easy fix, or it just won't do that the next time, or whatever. So.
Yeah. Who knows? Right. Oh, I guess that's how I'm ending mine. Anyway, I'll send my peeps over to you in a minute.
Okay. See you later, X.
Y'all want some Factorio? I said I'd raid Hypno. I feel like I should just stick to doing that now. And by y'all, I mean two of you. Two of you in chat. Oh, that's disappointing. That's disappointing. But whatever. Like, yeah, maybe I'll stop streaming and just play offline, because when I stream, we keep having these crashes, and it doesn't make for good entertainment just to constantly relog, right? So, yeah. Anyway, I'll send you over to Hypno, and I think I might not stream Satisfactory again for a while. I'll see how it goes when I play offline, and if it feels a bit more stable, I might stream. But yeah. Mighty Mosters, what do you mean two of us? There's 169 people here. Well, two of you asked for Factorio. That doesn't mean 169 people want Factorio, right? And, you know, had I seen those messages sooner, maybe we could have discussed it, but I think I'll just stick to raiding Hypno since I said I'll do that. But anyway, come back tomorrow morning, because Hermitcraft stream tomorrow morning. But yeah. Alright, take care everyone, have a great evening. Bye-bye.